Hello pile number 1 and welcome to my channel. Okay, we're good. Interesting messages. I have something written down already. After I hit the record button for your pile, a sudden peace settled in. A sudden peace, peace indeed, peace indeed. I don't like peace, says the demon. Pile number 1. You stopped feeding a demon in yourself and as a result in others. Or better said, I guess I could put it as you stopped feeding a demon outside of yourself, and so you uncovered the source of all troubles in your life. So I do have some ideas here for your pile. And an apple. Did you saw the drawing with a little worm in there? And I believe the little worm talks about the source of your problems, pile number 1, but let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Okay, let's see where God wants to take us. God doesn't want to take us anywhere. God speaks about silence and order and God wants us, pile number 1, to stay in silence. Solitude, silence. Wolf spirit, integration of the wolf spirit, indeed. The seeker, the troublemaker is ready to sign its release, you guys. Oh, I'm going to start crying again. It doesn't come as strong as it came 2 videos ago, but the emotion is in there a little bit. The troublemaker is ready to sign its release through silence, solitude, integration. Through silence and solitude, you are getting in touch, we are getting in touch, pile number 1, with a court, some judges here in ourselves, cosmic powers, cosmic seeds linked to this side of ourselves that needs integration. And these judges are tired, man. They are like this. This is how I see these beings. Come on now, let's sign the petition for release, or the release form, the release. Maybe you do need a release form for something. The release, let's sign it through an integration. And the word saint is jumping on me right now. The word saint, I'm not sure how to mix it with the other information just yet. Let's see. Okay, let's read the first idea I got before hitting the record button. The first idea I've got down on paper. Big activation of the soul star chakra. And the word soul, which seems like somehow is one and the same with the word saint. In this case, I feel like I don't want to talk anymore. pile number 1. There is a need for silence. We are done with words. What is this? The soul is the same with the saint, because whoever lives through the soul is a saint. Whoever embodies the soul is a saint. If it makes sense. The book in the soul is being activated. You know what I'm receiving here, pile number 1? The highest vibration of them all is being authentic. But you can just be as authentic as you can at a certain moment in time in the process of healing. What means pure authenticity? Pure authenticity and truth is one and the same. So that's why I say you can be just as authentic as one can in a certain moment in time, because there are so many parts in us that are not. And so as we take care of these parts of ourselves, our truth changes, our truths change, and as a result we grow. We get more and more in touch with our soul, which holds a book, seems like. The knowledge holds knowledge. This reminds me of something I have. Look at that. Right? Yeah. The book holds knowledge. As you grow your light. What does it mean, growing your light? Growing your light means you become stronger and stronger rooted in a truth which is neutral. The truth, right? The book of God. The Bible. And I know many of you are going to go against what I say now. But I did have knowing that the Bible is right, just the one that reads it has filters that are dark. Now let me just double check a little bit on this information, because me myself, not too long ago, I was saying to someone that the Bible has truth in it, but also has lies. But those lies seems like that energy was there because of a projection from a group of people which probably are religious in nature, but let's not go there. We're not attacking anyone here in this message. Similar to how someone can get really traumatized, but underneath it all there is still light, the same with the Bible. Few are those that can read it few are those that can read it. What is this now? Okay, few are those that can read it. That's why so much rebellion around it, because uh, we haven't had a real teacher in a millennia. In a millennia, we haven't had a real teacher. So, we want to speak so much, and we want to, and we call it technology and evolution because we want to find the truth, but focusing outside on a truth that only be found on the inside is the end of it all. So much suffering and pain in the world exists just because of that. You cannot ask someone that lives in survival mode, they don't have what to eat, they don't have what to drink, they don't have where to live, to do the inner work. Yet that would be a way and you definitely cannot ask psychopathic, you cannot ask beings that are in power, not knowing God and what is God all about, to do the inner work. It is all a game of power for them. And so it is for you, the one watching, if you do not do the inner work. But let's come back to our story here, to our message. Big activation of the soul star chakra. The book in the soul is being activated. All is worth it. The apple of temptation with the little worm here. The apple of temptation with the little worm here. Profound message, guys. Night. Be brave and honest, and this comes in reverse. The kingdom of heaven goes to those that have the courage to be true and honest with themselves and with the world. To those that believe in the magic that God sends to them in times of need. Also agree when that magic is being taken temporarily or permanently for different reasons. And also to those that have a pure heart. How many of you do you think you are worthy of entering the kingdom of heaven with your spouses or just by yourself? The kingdom of heaven was never about religion, or spirituality. The kingdom of heaven is about all that I mentioned. We all make mistakes, but it is a thing to realize that, to forgive ourselves and to move on. And it's another to hold on to a truth that can definitely keep us separated from our families, from a loved one, from one that God wants us with, just because we are afraid of the judgment of the world. And here is where our little wormy comes here in the apple, the temptation. Is this temptation, the worm in the apple? The right approach, from what I feel and know today, towards truth seeking is always be curious, and from a position of morality, holding onto your light and being flexible in the same time. You want to try to find the truth, not the truth that is the truth of God, neutral in a situation. Better said, I have a better way of explaining what I was trying to say. 1 second. In a certain situation, we kind of feel that our truth is not true when it is not the absolute truth when it is not. We feel the ego inflating. We feel this superiority towards the situation, towards the other. And so when that is happening, we should just say, this is what I see to be true in this moment in time. But there might be more to the situation. It might not pertain to your truth, but it might pertain to your truth also. Because the truth of the other person might be a total lie, or might be that which they see fit in their situation for selfish reasons. You see, the truth in this situation, there are multiple facets of the truth in this situation, and you might not have enough eyes to see it, to understand it. With humbleness in your soul, you should say, let's let some time pass. Maybe more pieces of the puzzle are going to resurface, and we are going to understand what is happening here actually. So are we mature enough to put this on the side and continue with our relationship, whatever the relationship is? But we both have to agree with these terms. Yes, in order for a relationship to continue based on these terms, there is a certain need of maturity, a certain maturity level, right? There is also a message here for pile number 1, all about the projections. You see how we project onto the Bible? We project onto everything, and that is an energy that stays, and other people with the same issues can read it onto you subconsciously, mostly at this moment in time, as part of who you are. But are you that? Are you that? And this can go in so many ways. We can project light, real kindness, real interest, love, or the opposite, or not. Such an interesting message. Summer, bask in joy and light. The summer is now. The summer is now. The sun is up in the sky. The time is bending. This is all an illusion. What is this? Where are we going? Sometimes we wish for things to happen so fast we forget that everything is in the hands of the divine. And I also hear master puppeteer. How much of a situation is in the hands of the darkness still because we entertain it? That's what probably we can control if we are made aware of. And I'm not saying here in many situations that you are supposed to go and force yourself to see what darkness you still have within. But if you have been shown some parts of yourself that you know you have to work on, or you have an inkling, maybe you have to get curious and to see, right? That is something that will bring you closer to a certain outcome. But if we have done all that we could, all that's in our control regarding a situation, then you can rest assured that it is in the hands of the divine. I hear divine timing. Divine timing, and I'm seeing the sun here in the chest for pile number 1. What can this mean now? Don't rush, no rush. There is no rush, and don't rush with anything towards nothing. It's not worth it. And funny enough, I've got here for you, all is worth it. It's not worth it, and all is worth it. Some of you are at the end of an era. I know, it sounds weird. I would like to say all of us are at the end of an era, but no, only some. All of us are indeed, but it feels more powerful in the lives of some than in the lives of others. Those that are, for all is worth it, meaning the journey, all that was, all that happened, all that is happening is worth it. And I'm seeing here people just trying all they can, making many moves just for their own quality of life, I guess, generally speaking, right? Indeed. And so all is worth it, because you are going to get to a destination that it is aligned at that moment in time for the highest good of all with you. Dizziness, lack of appetite. So obviously I would say this, like always, like all of us have to. If you feel dizzy, if you have any symptoms that might correspond to an illness of sorts, go seek professional help. This is not professional help. This is a channeling. Okay. Okay. The dizziness might pertain to a symptom from a disease. It is spiritual in nature. It might be created for some by the Kundalini, and probably you are all familiar, or maybe just some, with the fact that the Kundalini spirit, when it moves and moves through the blockages, can not start, what is the word, can affect some of the organs more or less. I don't feel that there is something you should worry about, but it is for the best if you go and seek some help if this is your case, right? Indeed. So lack of appetite and dizziness is what I received. Long story short, for you, pile number 1, you have understood a soul lesson. It's coming to an end, if it didn't come already to an end. And the next chapter, it is the reward of the soul. Not sure what is going to be for everyone watching, but there is a reward for your soul very soon. Mana for the soul. Pile number 1. That's that. Okay, what else? The reward looks like a golden apple, generally speaking. What is this golden apple? It's something you are made of. You are returning home. However it applies for every one watching. You are returning home is something you are made of. Is just I'm seeing bliss, ecstasy. Again, I don't want to give you the false impression that this is all that your next chapter is going to be all about. If it is going to be like that, let it be a surprise. Oh my God, awesome, right? But if we are to stay rooted in the moment, let's just allow everything to happen as it should happen. What else? Definitely peaceful times coming. 10, 10, 10, 10, a whole lot of completions coming. You give me the energy of this collective Pile number one. This is an energy of someone being very abundant, maybe materially even. Actually, this is what I'm getting. You might become materially abundant, but I'm not seeing you being the person which will invest all that money into a whole lot of golden jewelry to wear, or just maybe you will have a fancy car and some fancy clothes. Not even. You will be very interested in helping others, in creating centers. In creating centers for the poor, for abused women, for, yeah, which is great to hear, which is so amazing to hear. Okay, I will leave it there. Let's move to pile number two. Namaste. Hello, pile number two, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Down on paper, I don't have much, just two little small sentences, which I'm going to get to them in a second. Actually, that's how we begin, so let's begin. Mask off. Someone is being unmasked first and foremost. Parts of yourself are being unmasked. You might understand. If you are someone that comes from pile number one, you will understand better what I'm about to say, because there is a whole lot of information around this idea, but I will try to make a summary for pile number two. A whole lot of people have been projecting on you, pile number two. I'm not saying you didn't on others, but it's about you here and now. A whole lot of people have been projecting onto you, and so that energy is kind of, it's an energy you see that travels through generations. And so this comes first and foremost, probably, not first and foremost, only it comes from your family. Your family has been projecting on you, and through their projections, a whole lot of, better said, some dark portals have opened in your field, which led to a cracking, an opening or openings in your aura, which led to weakening your light. What is this light? This light is so much and so many things. This light is something that travels through your chakras, something that and belongs to so much information, belongs to so many things that makes you who you are, or how you act in the world, or to the purity of consciousness, by the way, right? I guess in other words I could say God wanted to express itself through you in a certain manner, but that expression grew weaker because of these projections, probably in time with time because of many other factors, but ancestrally speaking, the light in a lineage, in many lineages, grew weaker and weaker until the darkness took over in many. Yeah. Interesting. So you are getting in touch with these projections. What did my father project onto me? What about my sister? What about my brother? Or I hear, or my own children. But you see, it is possible that your own children projected onto you some, how can I say this, God? Bear with me. The projection doesn't matter where it comes from. It's about to be revealed, is what matters. And that will lead to the entrance of the kingdom of heaven. Kingdom of heaven is getting in touch so much with your own soul and just being immersed, communion within soul, within your own soul, that there is no other way than creating heaven on earth. There is a prophecy activating in each one of you watching. That prophecy might have been coming towards you in different ways. And it might sound different, but really, at its core, it's one and the same. And it's about the kingdom of heaven and how we enter it. Maybe many of you noticed that many people out there say the same things quoted differently. They use different words, they take different avenues, but they say the same things. Many lives, many masters, isn't it? Many lives, many masters. It is just the channel that matters. And a very strong channel is here to embody light. Bear with me 1 second here. This is truth that I'm about to tell you. When the Son of God was in your lives, you were too busy with your lives and you missed the opportunity to see Him. Yet when He will start grounding the light into the planet, you will find the time to give Him attention, your attention, or to follow His teachings. Okay. Should I read into that? Should I explain what that means? Another thing that I have here down on paper for you is the end. ... Is it? Question mark. Is it the end? When the Son of God will start grounding the light into the planet, the darkest of the darkest will start their journey back to the light. Back to where you find yourself at this moment in time, pile number 2. So rejoice, my sons and daughters, because the end is soon, and it is not indeed. Because the end is soon, and it is not indeed. What else? Okay, let's pull some cards. You see, I don't even know how to describe it, God. Some of you have been anointed for a while now. And so you have grown used to the hand of God taking you from one place to another, just being just doing the work of God, right? And you know who you are, right? Well, you are changing form or shape here. You are becoming someone else, or your purpose is changing. God is going to use you for different things. You see, winter, take care of your needs. And it's in reverse, indeed. It's in reverse. And when I say you grew familiar, I mean used with God using you and moving you from one place to another. And with this card with winter, I don't think it was very pleasant. Right? The real growth you were brought in the lives of many so you can show them the way of life, to speak truth, not to bend the truth. Chosen one. Okay, my battery is about to die. I'll change it and I'll be right back. I'm back. So you might have spoken a whole lot of truth. You might be someone that you are a channel yourself, or a vessel for the divine. We know that already. You work for the divine, for God, in one way or another. And maybe many didn't believe what you said, but don't mistake that for a failure. The seeds were planted indeed. Many others will pass through your field and they will be seeded with a seed of light, yet not many will realize it was you who did that. Yes, I know you in the spiritual communities like to say that me, God, is that which I am doing everything, but you are embodied, you are the body of Christ, and it's painful and it takes a lot to get to the point where you can be worshiping God in that way. So beautiful. I'm seeing angels singing. Many of you watching have been in failed relationships. Me included. And what I'm being told here is there is a big friction happening between frequencies that are not aligned, and again, we should not take those as failures. As we should take them as lessons for us and for others to come after us, descendants, if you will, students, other people. Indeed. When two frequencies are not a match anymore, and that can lead to a whole lot of destruction. In both people's lives. It can lead maybe to more destruction in one's life, one of them, but usually is the destruction is equally yoked, is what I hear, in different ways, measured differently. And what we have to accept is wherever you find yourself on the spectrum of these relationships, pile number 2, you need to know that whatever is coming towards you is something that will align you or bring you closer to that which God wants you to be with, or to that which will align you with a more godly self. Okay. What else? Now I hear a bed of roses, a bed of roses. Many people, men and women, they want their, subconsciously speaking, they want their partner, children to be dolls, doll syndrome. They want them to just obey and become a copy paste of them, to be accepted, to be nurtured, to be loved. Those situations are coming to an end in time, with time. You, pile number 2, you put to rest that part of yourself a long time ago, is what I'm being told. It's dead, it's in a grave, has roses on it, bed of roses. That's the meaning of the bed of roses. And you didn't allow others to bring that part of you back to life. It was somehow what I'm being told actually is God got you rid of it these days and you didn't even notice. Better said, it doesn't exist anymore, and you should be proud of yourself and of what's to come in your life next. So beautiful. Okay. Sometimes it is not better to rush things, but sometimes time works against us. And sometimes God will force the hand of another to come in your life if it's for your highest good indeed. So I'm assuming that something here very beautiful is around the corner for you, pile number 2, which is accelerated in one way or another, and I feel a release of sorts in my body. It is accelerated in one way or another. You should expect this to happen in the next couple of days, or in the next couple of days from the moment you watch this reading. What else? And I hear mask off, mask off. I am blue, and so are you. I am blue, and this can manifest. It is romantic for many. It can be friendship also. There is a permanent union taking place between two hearts, two chakra systems. Is it true? Let me double check. Okay, that's that. What should you know about this relationship is what I'm being told. The otter spirit might be a spirit that is important in this connection. What we know about otters, O-T-T-E-R, otter spirit. There is a whole lot of beauty surrounding this connection. You both might be very attractive, but you are both beautiful individuals for sure. I'm seeing now Queen and King of Wands in my mind's eye, but can be Queen and King of Pentacles, water sign also. Not so much air signs though. Not sure why. There are in there, but can be anything really, or can it be a mix of these energies? I'm seeing commitment coming in really fast for you to... What do I have here? The moon. Moon in reverse, meaning mask off. Commitment, or maybe even marriage coming here very soon here for you too. You know how we are being... and I think it's such a great advice until a moment in time when you just know, okay? I don't know how that works just yet. It has not happened to me just yet. It is just an information I received. I haven't lived it. So for now, what I know is in relationships, you should take it slowly, very slowly, right? I know there are some coaches out there that encourages you to, I don't know, get married in the first 6 months or move in together and so on and so forth. I don't know, you guys. I received this information that you will just know when you meet the one. You just know. It's a big yes. It's like your whole system is relaxing in the best way possible. Again, I haven't lived it. You do you, but taking things very slowly is what the majority of people on planet Earth, I believe, should do at this moment in time. If the information changes, maybe in a future video, I will update you. Okay, what else about this connection? You see, life will take care of you. You believed when God told you that will take care of you in your harshest moments. And this is what happened. And now here on the horizon, something very beautiful, another proof of that is what's going to happen. Related to this connection in one way or another. You will rise. Pile number 2. You are rising here, the rising star. There is something with the color blue here, blue beings, blue. I am blue and so are you. What do you mean by that? I am blue and so are you. We have the same core frequency, but also we are aligned in every aspect of our life, and that's why we are meant to come together now. That's what is being told today here. The sun, you guys, look at this. The sun and the moon. I'm in balance, right? We were talking about balance, the sun and the moon. This is beautiful, pile number 2. How gorgeous, you guys. This person might be someone fearless and very strong. I don't know, maybe this card talks to someone out here. Warrior. What is that traditional song from New Zealand or from Hawaii, guys? Apologies, I don't know from where, but it's beautiful. I have even a shirt with it. Kamate, something like that. I hear that song looking at this card. Oh God. You guys, I'm looking at this card And look at the eyes of this guy. It's like it's looking at me and it's like I feel it to my core. It's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Maybe you are going to experience that. Okay, what we have here? High Priest and Lord. High Priest, intend and create. And Lord, take charge with authority. I'm connecting here with someone. I'm connecting here with someone that has been manifesting you, but never, action was never taken. So I don't know how that manifestation took place. Oh no, this is what I'm getting here, you guys. Actually, that also is valid. But something else that I'm getting here is you both somehow are emperors. And this is not a bad thing from what I'm receiving today. What I understand from this information is that was the last piece of the puzzle for a cycle to close. Both of you to be emperors. What does it mean to be in the emperor energy? Being in the emperor energy in this case, and in so many cases, correctly said, is every single energy is a piece of the puzzle, right? But we can think about these emperor and empress energies as being the per total energy that surrounds the other energies in tarot, if you want, that makes you holier, godly. Oh wow, the emperor energy is the last piece of the puzzle because it's the hardest to achieve, especially as a woman in this realm of reality. That's that. But it's happening. It is happening, you guys. This is true love. What else? I hear now is the time for us to meet. We both knew. We always knew. We are meant to be together. You see, I'm not sure why I'm connecting here with, what is this all about? You guys. I'm getting in touch with some chaos and confusion in someone's life now, and I'm not understanding what's up over there. So someone might be married and they might be pulled towards solitude and reflection for a while, for a couple of months only. They might experience fog, confusion, and they might mistake that for the desire of wanting a divorce or being alone. But all that they have to do correctly said would be the desire of being alone should be there all the time, regardless of who wants to accompany you in this journey we call life. Right. Interesting. And so if this message applies to you, you should know that you have to ask yourself, what would love do in this situation? And what would fear do? And you are going to get the answers. What would love do? What would fear do? And everything will find a solution in the very near future, and you will see that all the troubles or all the illusions that are coming over you at the moment, they are just that, illusions. Everything will be just fine, guys. I have this beautiful feeling, and I almost want to tear up for you here. It's beautiful. Chill. Okay. Take a chill pill. Okay, what else? 2 more cards from the bottom of the deck. White Witch, be the light. And this one is upright and in reverse. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Upright and in reverse. And it's upright and in reverse. For those of you that you are in the situation that I just brought up, that I just mentioned, there is magic that wants to unlock within. It's just you're being called to retreat a little bit. That's it. And there is more. Now, for others of you, you included, married one. What is it? Follow your bliss is what I hear. Follow the answer to the question, what would love do? That's always the right answer. The answer to the question of what would love do. That's always the path. Am I wrong? Are there exceptions from this rule? Even when we follow the fear and we take the wrong turn, even then, love will be with us, wiping our tears, giving us a nudge to take a different direction, to cut ourselves off from the hanged man tree, the Neptunian illusion of the Piscean era. Beautiful. What else? One more card. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. And for some reason I see these two here as a couple. I know that's Jesus, but I'm seeing here a couple. The White Witch here says, although it's separation between us at the moment, lover, I know soon we will be brought together, back together. I have to follow my bliss. Okay, one more seems like. Water guardian. Connect with your emotions. And this is in reverse. Connect with your emotions in reverse. There is a profound healing happening here for the collective, pile number 2. I don't know if the emotional body was a little bit all over the place. Remember when the emotional body was all over the place and so many blessings still happened. Imagine how many blessings will come now that the emotional body is still, is controlled. And we can end the message here. Beautiful. Namaste and thank you.